So I made an observation about how single women manage their money compared to how women in relationships manage their money. I'm not even sure I really have a point here, but I just want to talk about something that I just kind of noticed. And before I start, I just want to say that 20% of divorces are, I guess, initiated or started because of money issues, right? In relationships, which nowadays you could see how that's even more, it's probably going to be even more because of how expensive everything is, right? But either way, right? A lot of my friends that are in relationships, one of their main complaints about the women they're with is their spending habits. Now, the women they're with are typically have good jobs, make good money, but they have terrible spending habits. And like a lot of dudes that I know feel like a majority of, I guess, planning for the future, household bills falls on them, while the women just kind of get to be irresponsible with their money, right? Like they make good money, but they're constantly buying bags, going on trips, and whatever, etc. Right? And that obviously bothered these guys that I know because it's like, yo, why do I have to sacrifice everything, or not everything, but like why do I have to kind of be more tight with my money and plan for our future, and you don't? And they typically find that to be selfish because it's like, yo, are you not as invested into our future as I am? Because it doesn't seem like because you're not literally putting your money where your mouth is, right? So that's a big concern about from a big concern from dudes that I know in relationships, right? Now I know a lot of single women because it's just the job I'm in is just primarily a lot of women, right? And a lot of them are single and like 30 plus single, right? And single women are so good at managing their money. Well, obviously, because they have to be, right? They don't have a fallback like a boyfriend or a husband that they can just fall back on if times get hard, if they're responsible with their money or they overspend, right? And it just makes me think, right? If women in relationships had the same mentality when it comes to money as single women do, I feel like so many couples would be creating generational wealth so much easier. I mean, generational wealth is a stretch, right? But you get the point. Like, I feel like so many couples would be so much better off. And I get that 50-50, debate comes up every fucking 6 months or whatever, right? And so many women are like, yo, I don't want to go 50-50, etc. And it's like, yo, it's just not realistic in today's world. And even if it was, like, why wouldn't you want to financially contribute towards the future with the person that I'm assuming you want to be with the rest of your life, right? And it's going to set you guys up, it's going to set your kids up, it's going to set your grandkids up. And it's just something I noticed. I'm not saying neither is right or wrong, but like if more women in relationships, you know, handle money or spending like single women did, I feel like a lot of couples will be much wealthier than they are. But whatever, that's just my thought. I mean, obviously, this doesn't apply to all couples, all women, etc. But there's something I observe from people just kind of telling me issues they have.